Kobe Spike and Nkrumah has been talking about this with the Geek on Geek Squad.
So I have just one way that I use to check.
Mm-hmm.
The fake ones or the unauthentic cables, the micro USB ports, the one that goes into your phone, is usually, there was a post on Instagram that was going around saying dude, I gave you an opportunity.
Sorry, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you finished. Sorry, apologies.
And a lot of people were sharing this. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but Instagram is not going to use your data or your messages sent against you. You know, and the English that was used to write this post was so terrible.
The school teacher.
Please. The truth is, Instagram is an international company. Obviously, their communication will be handled by professionals who know how to speak English very well. So if you're seeing something that does not come across as very convincing, I'd advise you to take it with a pinch of salt or not take it at all.
When it comes to data, I think we are going to get into an era where we're going to collect a lot of it. So the fact that we are turning off some features of an app not to allow our data to be shared, I don't think is what the future is looking towards. Because imagine having all smart appliances in our houses, collecting data about environment. I mean, if you don't want to enjoy the smart environment, the smart city, you have to be upgraded. But when it comes to security, or you could have a secure system, but if we don't live the security lifestyle, human can be vulnerable. So you can have a secure system, but the people who use the system could be vulnerable to attacking to the system. So security should be by lifestyle.
That's Kobe Spike and Nkrumah with the Geek. Now, I bought a charger somewhere. My original charger had spoiled, and the cable has been a bit rough, so I had to put in some of these measures to make sure that the cable is working properly. When I was putting it into my phone, it wouldn't charge my phone. Now, the question we've been asking you on TikTok, how do you detect an authentic charging cable? The Geeks have been answering this for us.
I have just one way that I use to check. The fake ones or the unauthentic cables, the micro USB ports, the one that goes into your phone, is usually a tad longer than the original one. So when you put it in your phone, you'd have some extra metal sticking out there. So that's one way that I use to identify it. I don't know if there are any other ways.
Well, we looked it up, and the other way we found, it seems like we would have to buy our math sets again, because it actually talked about the fact that the other end, the end that goes into your charger, needs to be perfectly perpendicular to the straight line. So you would have to get
perfectly perpendicular to which straight line?
So it has to form a perfect 90-degree angle. And that's weird. So the end that enters the charger and the rest of the cable, there's this budge above it. Yeah, it's supposed to form a 90
Okay. So the cable part, the part that comes out of the back of the cable that goes into your charger, has to form a perfect 90-degree angle.
Yes, with the metal part that does enter the
so
charger.
In effect, when you're going to buy a cable at Circle, go with your protractors and just do that. You might as well just walk into a shop that sells authentic
and
cables.
It's a safer option.